Le troisième point qu'on avait justement à parler dessus, c'est infrastructure as a real estate investment. Donc, comme on sait, l'infrastructure, c'est quelque chose d'extrêmement important dans toute économie, okay? Peu importe où on est situé. The more infrastructure you have, the better your economy, the more developed you are. So highways are extremely important. In Mauritius, we have the metro that's coming, that already came for a few regions, and then which will extend eventually. We also have the highway, for example, in Phoenix, that will be a big development that is coming up. We know that in the long term, investing in infrastructure is the way to go. It is the right thing to do. But now that we are living with COVID, Kentish, according to you, in terms of short term and long term, is infrastructure the best thing to do right now? Is that where we should invest, or maybe we should focus on other things for the moment?
Okay, we should not forget the basic behind public infrastructures. Public infrastructures are important for the socio-economic development of any country. But what is more important is, what about the payback? It's good to know that when you invest on something, public infrastructures, you would need at a point in time to make it functional, to make it reliable, and so that you pay back whatever you've spent on it. My humble opinion, our vision of a new Mauritius, we are property professionals. I think with the number of problems that we would be facing shortly, it would be important to first complete all works which they have already started, which have been, because otherwise it would be an eyesore, and probably temporarily postpone other developments, but concentrating on the maintenance of the existing infrastructures. Now, there's something that goes along infrastructural development in a country. You should not forget that when we did the link road from Jumbo to Bosonge, it used to be sugarcane fields. What have we seen? That there has been plenty of private promoters selling their plot of land, converting their land from agricultural to residential. So it gives opportunities. So infrastructure, investment in infrastructure helps also in developing other types of products. But there is a big question about, people saying, the metro line is passing very near my house, so the value of my building has gone up. This is not true. You wake up in the morning, you bloody hear noise, and you go to sleep also, you hear the same bloody noise. So not true to say that when there are infrastructures near where you are, your property will get an appreciation. It will have an effect of depreciation as well. But where there are stations, let's put it this way, at the metro station at Robassa, have you seen how much the rate per square foot is now for the commercial properties? So it brings a lot of inconveniences as well as a lot of inconveniences. So we should be able to analyze things. So don't think that because the metro line is passing near my house, so the value of my house, the next day I wake up, it used to be 2 million, now it's 20 million. Wrong analysis.
Thank you, Kentish. Yes, this is very interesting. You just raised the point of construction that already started needs to be completed. I think, yes, this is a big question that that government will have to answer, because if you don't complete those projects, the cost that will be associated with that will be quite significant. But also, what do you do in that moment? I think this is a very big question that will need to be answered through what you mentioned, the payback period of those investments, also because of what we are living, because of COVID and what's happening to Mauritius and the world in general.